And if it gives you a chance to buy something that you like and you can buy it even cheaper, then you're good luck, basically. If you look at the present situation, we've talked about this before, that you get more for your money in stocks than bonds. That doesn't have to be the case. I mean, but it's usually been the case in America, very usually been the case. And if you buy a 30-year bond today with yield 2%, you're paying 50 times earnings for an investment where the earnings can't go up for 30 years. Now, if somebody said, I want to sell you a stock that's at 50 times earnings and the earnings can't go up for 30 years, you'd say that doesn't sound very good. Stocks are way better than 30-year bonds. I mean, that's clear. And that's one of the alternatives people have. People really have three basic alternatives: short-term cash, which is an option of doing something later on; long-term bonds, or long-term stocks. And stocks are cheaper than bonds. For example, we have maybe 1,000 Dairy Queen franchises in China here, and they're just treat only, so they're the older type, not with food. But a great number of them were closed, but the ones that were open weren't doing any business to speak of. And Apple is, I mean, our much bigger holding is Apple. We own 5.6% of Apple, and the company came out and said that it's affecting not only its stores, but all kinds of things, supply chain. And I find that certain of our companies have got supply chain arrangements that are being affected by this that I didn't even know had this. Well, my reaction is that I like to buy stocks, so I don't wish ill on anybody else, but I like to, if they want to sell them to me cheaper, I prefer it. I can't think of one that you shouldn't have bought on, basically. That doesn't mean stocks are going to go up or down next week or next month or next year. But if there's something, if you like to own American businesses, you're getting a chance to buy it 3% cheaper. I don't consider that a lot cheaper. I mean, but how can it be bad news unless you have to sell stocks? Now, if you have to sell them for some reason, you're worse off. If you don't have to sell them, I mean, somebody can come around and offer you a quote on your house today, and it can be 2% less than they offered you yesterday. But if you like the house, it really doesn't make any difference to you.